breaking news over the weekend, former President Biden's family has announced that he has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. And the prognosis doesn't look good. But did Biden accidentally reveal his diagnosis to the American people a couple of years ago?
And guess what? The first frost, you know what was happening. It had to put on their windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer. And why can't, for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation.
Oh, now per usual, the Biden administration ran cover for him after he made this gaffe and claimed that he misspoke and that he was also just referring to this little skin cancer he had scraped off around the time of that statement. Now, obviously within the DNC, they're calling anybody who points out this video a conspiracy theorist and claiming that they're really reaching. I don't think that that's a plausible thing to claim, considering the lengths the Biden administration, the Biden family, and Joe Biden himself went through to try to gaslight the American people into thinking that he was healthy and not senile. Whether or not Biden had cancer throughout his presidency will probably remain a mystery to us for some time. But without a doubt, his health was in serious decline and he should not have been in office. And I think it's really sus that now that we're actually finally having that conversation, along with the lengths that the people around him went to hide it from the American people, they are trying to come out and silence that conversation by revealing this diagnosis. Here's one of many examples in the mainstream media trying to run that kind of cover for him. At Politico, David Axelrod said conversations about Biden's mental acuity should be more muted and set aside for now as he's struggling through this. No, they shouldn't. I pray Biden has a speedy recovery. I wouldn't wish cancer on my worst enemy, but that doesn't mean that we're going to gloss over what he and the people around him tried to pull on the American people. They literally tried to weekend at Bernie's us. They rigged their primaries. They then tried to install a new candidate. Everything they did over the past year was one of the biggest attacks on actual democracy I've ever seen in my entire lifetime. And those responsible should not get a pass.